So, hey guys, I wrote my paper. Oh, I'm Peyton, by the way. I wrote my paper on the stigma on antidepressants and depression. And this topic really kind of spoke to me because when I was in high school, I was actually diagnosed with depression, and I did take antidepressants. So I thought it was really interesting to see like what people thought about the stigma and how I know I was embarrassed to take my medicine, even though it made me better. I was embarrassed, and I was kind of interested to research more about like why that is the way it is, and see what my field can do about it. So I researched a lot of different scholarly journals, and I found out that 6.7% of Americans live with major depressive disorder. And this statistic only accounts for the people that are actually getting the help they need for it. It's not accounting for the people that are too embarrassed or afraid or in denial and think that they don't have a problem when they do. Um, it just was really like one of the journals was saying that they did a study and they had college aged people take a survey and say, okay, well, if you were feeling depressed, like, would you take antidepressants? And they said no. However, they said that when they saw the advertisements for antidepressants, they would tell someone else to take them, but wouldn't themselves take their own advice. So this really just goes to show that there is a stigma, and the stigma is really harming the people that need to get the help that they need to get, but they aren't getting it. They were also saying like it's hurting the funding and they're having a lack of research because people don't want to find out more. And that really kind of spoke to me because I know that when most people have an illness or symptoms of an illness, they tend to look up their symptoms on WebMD or whatever it is. But with depression, they look them up and they're scared because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that people think are lazy, and I don't want to be the person that has to take that medicine to make them feel better. But in reality, it's a disease. Like, it is a mental illness. It's not just made up, it's a real thing. So the stigma is really harming people from seeing it for what it truly is, which is a mental illness. Um, my personal beliefs are that the only way this can actually get better is through education and speaking out. It does no good for people to sit back and think like, okay, cool, so I have this, but it doesn't matter. I don't have to tell anyone. I can keep this a secret, which you can. It's up to you. It's your medical records. But the more people you tell, the more people are willing to be like, oh, well, if she's talking about it or if he's talking about it, then why can't I? Like, I feel this way too. Maybe I should go get checked out. Maybe I could feel better. Suicide is the 10th biggest killer in the United States right now, and it's preventable, 100% preventable. So I feel like that with educating and giving the testimonies of all these people and all the things that they have, like speaking out and telling your story is only going to help other people. So, well, that was my presentation. Thanks.